If you have ever wondered what are the priorities of the feminist movement, is it women first and every other issue second? Well, not if you watch The View. Elizabeth Hasselbeck. Here all these years, I thought she was married to the guy from Baywatch who drove Kit the car. I guess not quite the same deal. She had Bill Maher on with all the other View gals and had a little bit of an issue, rightly so, with Bill Maher.
Forgive this idiotic Republican for bringing this to your brilliant mind, but in February of last year, Laura Logan, as you recall, was in Egypt, and she was brutally attacked by a mob there. She came back and said, "Their hands raping me over and over again, tearing my body in every direction, trying to tear off chunks of my skull. I was in no doubt in the process of dying." Now, prior to her coming back, Bill, you on your show said, now that Mubarak has released Laura Logan, he must put her intrepid hotness on a plane immediately. In exchange, we will send Elizabeth Hasselbeck.
Not happy with that comment, and if I were her husband, I wouldn't be all that happy with this outfit. There you have the setup. Bill Maher said something just scathing about Elizabeth Hasselbeck. What was his less than manly response?
I make it my job and profession. I sit with incredible comedians and the best in the business in terms of broadcasting. You can't sit here right now and tell me I'm wrong for saying, that wasn't that funny.
Well, you know, we do a comedy show for an audience that's perhaps different. Thank you very much. But perhaps different than your audience. Sure. And, you know, I mean, you are a public figure. It was not aimed at you personally, but when you are a public figure, you're out there and you're fodder for comedians to make comments on. Do
you draw the line ever? I mean, there's nothing in you that says, that was a little
I do draw the line, but I also live on the line. You know, I do a different kind of show. I'm on HBO. That's my stock and trade. You do something different.
Said as a comedian that
we walk the ledge. You know, it's not easy. Right. It's like you make a joke.
And you're not always right.
Sometimes people's feelings get hurt, and then they attack us back, and we have to take it.
Fascinating. Did you notice the dynamic, how this started to break down? You've got 5 gals on the View couch, one fellow who said something nasty about the conservative evangelical Christian. Did Joy Behar take the side of the Goyle?
Would you say that again? Would you
know
use
what?
that same trade of women, say, if you're so supportive of women?
If I had a crystal ball and knew I was coming here and had to, like, spend my whole segment talking about it, no, I wouldn't. It really wouldn't. It really wouldn't be worth
Listen,
it.
I went through years.
But, you know, worse things have happened to people.
I went through years of Bow Wow Wow Wow. I survived.
Right.
But my feelings weren't hurt. I'm speaking on behalf of women. We don't trade women in this country. It shouldn't be a global issue. And quite frankly, I know it's funny. I work with funnies. That wasn't funny, Bill.
We've done it. Right, now can we move on?
Absolutely.
It was so great to be here. It was so great to be here on The View and to talk with all of you, or one of you. And
well, you can talk about me or you can talk to me. I think accountability is sometimes important in life. That's what I teach my kids. We can go on now. What else do you feel about the world?
Okay. Hello. Welcome to The View.
I think I'm being very well behaved today.
Okay, let's go. When she was hurt, we love her, and she's had her chance to
express. I said that before.
I have a question. Oh, you got a question?
Yeah,
You
well, I
sound
just
like
thought.
you're hurt.
No, I'm not, Billy.
Painfully, there are 2 things we can learn from Bill Maher the atheist. Come over here, Adrian. Come over here. First of all, and this is, look at this. I don't know if you caught Bill Maher's tie. It came all the way down to the bottom. Look at this. Even the atheist gets the tie thing right. Second thing we can learn from Bill Maher the atheist. Wow. Look at the gals throw the girl underneath the bus. Hey, Bill, we don't make jokes about trading women, unless, of course, it happens to be a conservative evangelical Christian who wears shorts that are about as short as Adrian's tie. Can you imagine if Bill O'Reilly had been on the program and made the same comment about Whoopi Goldberg? They might have walked off the set again. Speaking of Whoopi Goldberg, another demonstration of what are the values, what are the priorities, what are the issues that we defend. It seems to me when Bill Maher started taking shots at Herman Cain, the idiot, I don't know, I would have thought maybe, just maybe, Whoopi might have jumped in to defend him.
First of all, I think it's great that the scandal on Herman Cain has moved away from sex to the fact that he's an idiot.
Right.
Where it belongs. I misjudged the Republicans. They will vote for a black man if he's a complete imbecile. I didn't realize that.
How many people have we just offended? Okay, go ahead.
He doesn't care.
Yeah, he really doesn't. This is funny because really, you don't.
I don't care. Good to realize that the Republican Party doesn't care about knowledge or knowing things.
That's not true, Bill.
Well,
That's
it's
not true.
somehow.
You know, because you're so brilliant. Wow, I actually feel smarter sitting next to you.
Wait a second.
Really, I feel like I'm in high school sitting next to you.
Wow.
Can you temper
How
it
long
to
ago was that?
It's funny to me now. I don't know that Whoopi has ever been silent when a racial issue has been brought up on The View couch, but interestingly, she's silent when it comes to the conservative Herman Cain. Why? Well, I think this has been one of the most destructive View episodes we've ever seen, because it has clearly identified what the values are. How do they determine we stick up for this guy, we don't stick up for that gal? What are the allegiances? How does it get aligned? Well, I would suggest to you it's pretty simple. Light versus darkness.